Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 6, verse 37. So here Arjun talks himself. He talks again and he's asking further questions to understand. Srila Prabhupada's purport here, the commentary is phenomenal here, absolutely phenomenal. So I'll be going through that. Okay, so let's sing this verse together. अयति श्रद्धयोपेतो योगाच्चलेतमानसः अप्राप्य योगसंसिद्धिं कां गतिं कृष्ण गच्छति. Okay. What it means is, what the translation is, Arjun said, "O Krishna, what is the destination of the unsuccessful yogi who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization with faith, but who later desists due to worldly mindedness and does not attain perfection in mysticism?" So what is the destination of the unsuccessful person who starts with faith, but then he falters, he falls? What is the destination? Where does he get to? What happens to him? I'm very, very, very curious of the answer, but I'm not going to jump ahead right now in this video. I really desperately want to know, like, okay, because that's what I'm worried about as well. What if I don't manage to do this? Then what's my fate going to be? Even if I start with a lot of faith, but then what happens? Okay, so let's do word by word and let's do the commentary really well for this. Okay, Arjun asked, Ayati, this unsuccessful yogi. So Ayati is lax, the person who becomes lax. Shraddhaya, with faith. Upeta, engaged. Upeta is engaged or possessed. So engaged. So what is the destination is the last part. So let's go to that last part. Kam, which gatim, destination, Krishna, O Krishna, gachati, achieve. So which destination, O Krishna, does that person achieve? Which destination does he achieve? Who? The yogi who is lax, who is engaged with, who is lax. Oh, and then, but who is engaged initially, who starts out with faith, engaged. Upetaha yoga, from the mystic link. Yogat means from yog, who starts out with faith from yog, who has deviated. Chalita has become deviated. Manasa, who has such a mind. Aprapya, failing to attain. Yoga samsiddhim. Siddhim is the highest perfection, so highest perfection in yoga. So what is the destination, O Krishna, of the person, of the unsuccessful yogi who starts out with faith to do yoga, but then is deviated and who has failed to attain, who has such a mind, who has failed to attain the highest perfection in yoga? So, what is the destination of the unsuccessful yogi who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization with faith, but who later desists due to worldly mindedness, does not attain perfection in yoga? Okay. So, the basic principle of self-realization. This I'm going to go through every section. It's really good. The basic principle of self-realization is knowledge that living entity is not this material body, but he's different from it, and his happiness is in eternal life, bliss, and knowledge. So, what is self-realization? It's understanding. That's all it is. Understanding that we are not the body, we are the soul. We are different from it, and our happiness, where is our happiness? It's in Sat Chid Anand. Sat is life, consciousness. Knowledge is Chit, Anand is bliss. Okay, so our happiness is in Sat Chid Anand. It's in life, eternal life, bliss, and knowledge. That's where our true happiness lies. These are transcendental, beyond both the body and the mind. So we have the body, mind, and intellect, which are on the subtle body level. So the body, the body is the material body, but the mind and intellect are on the subtle body level. Which we carry with us into our next birth. The body we don't carry with us to the next life, but subtle body we do, the mind and intellect. But we are beyond all of this. We are even beyond the subtle body which is carried with us into the next life. We are the Atma, we are the soul. and our happiness is in Satchitanand, in life, bliss, and knowledge. And we are different from this body, we're different from our subtle body, we're different from our intellect, we're different from our mind, we're different from our body, we're different, we're a soul. That's self-realization, to actually know it, and not just intellectually know it, but realized know it. Gyan is knowledge, and Vigyan is the realized knowledge. So when we get Vigyan of that we are the soul, that's realized knowledge. That's self-realization. That self-realization is sought by so now there are three paths that self-realization can be got by. We can get it by knowledge, we can get it by the eightfold system. I think that eightfold system is the Ashtanga Yoga, but I'm not sure, I'm not certain what he's talking about. Or by Bhakti Yoga. So there are three paths to it. There's Gyan Yoga, knowledge, there's this, I think, Ashtanga Yoga or whatever eightfold system, and there's Bhakti Yoga. So three ways in which to get self-realization. Bhakti is not the only way to get self-realization. He's saying it very clearly here, and Prabhupada is also saying it. In each of these processes, one has to realize the constitutional position of the living entity and his relationship with God, and the activities where he can reestablish the lost link with God, the union with God is yoga, and achieve the highest stage of perfection for Krishna consciousness following any of the above three methods. So whether we perform knowledge path or the eightfold system path or the bhakti yoga, any of these above three methods, one is sure to reach the supreme goal sooner or later. Okay, we do not need to go by bhakti yoga. We can do any of these, and we are sure to reach. The words he has used here are so hope giving. We are sure to reach God sooner or later. Okay, this was asserted by the Lord in the second chapter. Even a little, this is so nice, so nice. Even a little endeavor on the transcendental path offers great hope for deliverance. Even a little endeavor. So take heart, whatever little bit you're doing on any of the three paths, whatever works for you, do it. Anything, because it offers, any little endeavor offers great hope for deliverance. Okay, out of these three paths, now he's talking about the bhakti yoga. The bhakti yoga is especially suited for this age, and because it's the most direct method of God realization. So now he's talking about God. There's two different things. There's self-realization here. Here he's talking about self-realization, and the way to do it, there are three ways to do it: knowledge, eightfold system, and bhakti yoga. That's self-realization. The path of self-realization is to understand that I'm not the body, but I'm the soul. I'm beyond the soul. I'm beyond the body, beyond the subtle body. But now he's talking about God realization here. That there's a different, it's the most direct method of God realization. God realization is the next level, because we don't only realize we are the soul, but we also realize that there's God above us. So this is where Dvaita and Advaita gets separate, because we are in Advaita, we are merging with the Brahman. So once we realize ourselves, that's it. We are merging with the Brahman, we are all one, that's the thing. But if we're in the Dvaita perspective, then we are seeing God now, we're seeing Krishna beyond ourselves. We've seen ourselves, we're now able to see Krishna. We have these 30 miles of covering in front of us. When we remove all of that covering, we're able to see ourselves, and then we're also able to see Krishna. To be doubly assured, Arjuna is asking Krishna to confirm his former statement. One must accept the path of self-realization, but the process of cultivation of knowledge and practice of eightfold yoga system are generally very difficult for this age. So yeah, knowledge and the eightfold yoga system, I think that's yoga system means Ashtanga yoga. Oh, because Ashta means eight, so probably that. So therefore, despite constant endeavor, one may fail, and one may not be sufficiently serious, because to pursue the transcendental path is to declare war on Maya. It's to declare war on illusory energy. So whenever we try to escape, Maya is going to try to defeat us by giving us, like for me, the food is, my goodness, I'm just so obsessed with the food. But yeah, lots of things, right? So even while performing the transcendental disciplines, Maya is going to keep trying to pull us within her. This is called yoga chalit manasaha, deviation from the transcendental path. And Arjun wants to know what happens if we deviate. Okay, so let's see if there is anything here. Yeah, so the journey towards God realization begins with Shraddha and faith. There can be many reasons that create the Shraddha, but if they do not put in the necessary effort and become lax, then the mind becomes restless and we're unable to complete. So then Arjun asks, what happens to those? Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Wish you a day filled with spiritual growth. Radhe Radhe.